Alright, y'all. So this video is going to be short, mainly because yesterday's lineup of games, in my opinion, those games weren't very exciting, really enticing to watch the full highlights for. There are some games tonight that I might check out, and then Unrivaled is back tomorrow. But the reason why I'm making this video today is because word on the street, the one and only Jada Williams dropped 44 versus Cincinnati. Now, I sat back and I thought to myself, do I want to watch Iowa State versus Cincinnati full game highlights? Do you even want to watch that? No. So, what we're going to do in this video, we're going to watch just Jada 44. We're going to watch how she dropped 44. We're going to evaluate that. But before we get into that, there are some side clips that we didn't get a chance to react to in UConn and Notre Dame that weren't out at the time that are now out now. So we're gonna react to that first, and then after that, we're gonna watch Jada drop 44 versus Cincinnati. So without further ado, first things first. You're probably wondering how we got to this situation. You're probably wondering how this became a new meme on TikTok. Let me break this down for you. Let me break this down so you guys can fully understand how this went viral, right? So this was, of course, UConn versus Notre Dame a few days ago. Hand-to-head doggo, who we all know for her defense, specifically, particularly the steals. In this situation, in this instance, tried to get a block. And she tried so hard to get this block, she flew on top of BQ. I'm thinking, yeah, BQ, Blanca Quinones' neck to get the stop. Which initially it did, but it led to a foul, right? But I'm not gonna lie. This might be a new method. This right here might be the method to stop UConn from being great. Hear me out. To stop UConn from being great, we have to fly on top of their shoulders, put them in a headlock to stop them from scoring 2 points. This might be the method. But on a serious note, on the grace of God, nobody was hurt in this photo here because this could have took a very drastic turn. Again, Hannah's flying on top of BQ's neck, doing a UFC WWE headlock move animation. That could have went very south very fast. But in the video, Hannah landed on her hands, landed on both feet. So again, nobody was hurt in the photo that you're looking at, right? But then again, this might be the new method. This might be the way how you stop UConn from being great. I don't know. But don't hurt yourself trying to do this though. Anyways, there's another instance of some negativity in this game as well. So again, the same game. UConn versus Notre Dame. Sarah Williams was trying to get her bucket or trying to get a rebound. And her and Sanchez, they got tangled up. They got negative. It was negative, but it wasn't our kind of negativity, like Courtney versus Marina Mabry kind of negativity. That right there, Courtney versus Marina Mabry that we reacted to a few days ago, Marina Mabry, I'm not gonna lie. What you did in that clip that we saw, that earned you gold menace to society. You're tackling players or attempting to tackle players mid-game. That's crazy. Not gonna lie. You're trying to tackle players now. That earns you menace society on gold. But this right here, it wasn't really too much. It was just Sarah saying do some, probably dropped the F bomb or something in there. And Sanchez did absolutely nothing about it. I mean, they're already down by 80. So the best thing you could possibly do in this situation is crash out. Down by 80. Got embarrassed on national television. I mean, honestly, just say that for me. I don't think you got to lose minutes. Probably a couple of games. Don't do that. But anyways, again, and even with this, that would have been scary on national television if it would have went a whole nother direction. But again, nobody was hurt in this photo as well, and now has been created as a new meme in the early 2026. So enough of that. That being said, let's react to Jada dropping 44 last night versus
all
Cincinnati.
6 points scored by
Let's
freshmen.
see how she did it.
Kazer's shot rejected. Here's Williams. And gets the J to fall. Inside it goes to Crooks with the left hand.
Oh yeah. Let me talk about this Audie Crooks situation too. Because I'm not gonna lie. The Audie Crooks hate is crazy right now. There's an Audie Crooks hate watch going on right now. At first it was Audie Crooks is one of the most dominant bigs in the country outside of Lauren Betts. To now everybody's hating on Audie Crooks now. Audie Crooks went from somebody a lot of people didn't even know existed to now she's being hated on the same level as Angel Reese. Now with Angel Reese is just layups. With Audie Crooks is defense. I'm not gonna lie, there are a couple clips of Audie Crooks looks kind of bad because, as we call it in our generation, she looks more so like a cone. We say, and being referred to as a cone. Long story short, it's a defensive term. You know, there's Hannah level defense, and then there's being a cone on defense. They're saying Audie's a cone, meaning she's there, but she's not making herself known. Like, don't come in my paint with that weak stuff. You know what I mean? Like, she's just there, but she's not really playing defense. So it's really kind of like 4 on 5, if that makes sense. That her defensive efforts is not being shown. But let's not act like Audie Crooks doesn't have another year to get that fixed. Y'all treating her like she's already in the pros. She still has a whole another year of eligibility to fix the defense. Because if she gets that fixed, I'm not gonna lie, this might be the second coming of Shaq. Audie Crooks might be the second coming of Shaq if she were to focus on defense and lock it in. But anyways, back to Jada's 44.
Who threw the basketball away 25 times when they met just 2 weeks ago.
See, stuff like that. Y'all can't stop her offensively. It's just defensively people are destroying her.
6'6", 6'2", 6'4", and 6'2" for their front line. Jackson, the triple.
Cincinnati with the early rebounding
I didn't
advantage,
just drop
7-3.
At least 720.
And this ball deflected and backward. It'll belong to Williams, who will attack the rack. And for Cincinnati, Perry, Jackson, Tbilisi, Bird, and Carden. Here's Jada. Williams will fire again and hit.
Jada Williams not shy. It seemed like maybe that made
Okay, so this is more so Jada getting to her spots.
sense, and that's
Which
part
is
of why they were
satisfying to see
playing
because
so many
nobody wants to
players,
see
but they have
over
since pulled
dribbling
that
to a
off.
bucket. Get to your spots and make something work. This is what I'm seeing. Very calm bag work.
Jada will
Top of the
launch
key.
and hit.
And getting to her spots, making something work.
For Iowa State.
Nobody wants to see you dribble for 25 seconds.
Jackson gets the inbounds
And then finally shoot the ball
She's got 5.
at 23.
So they are building around this current freshman class.
Williams with the scoop.
Get something work. That's calm bag work right now in the first half.
Jada with the step
Top
back.
of the key 3.
Williams comes right back to Crooks. Avoids
Audie.
the double team. The fade. Good by Audie.
Defense
man,
we
I
saw
mean,
very early in the
This is
game.
why I say the Audie Crooks hate. The hate watch that's going on is interesting to see. because
Williams
Audie
comes
Crooks
right
went
back
from a
to
player
Crooks,
y'all
avoids
probably
the
didn't even
double
know
team, the
existed
fade.
last year, a couple of years
Good
ago.
by Audie.
Now that she's making a name for herself in college, now it's a hey watch.
That's the defense we saw very early in the game.
Just give me the ball and watch me be great.
Williams will try to get the answer, and does. Williams for three. 27 on the night. Now for
27.
Jada Williams. Shot clock at 10. Here's Williams now with 29. And how about that connection?
Yeah, beautiful.
Jackson
Corner
for
pocket,
three.
drop it, leaving corner shooters open.
Williams for three. Yes.
That's a heat check.
Down to three. Jada fires. And hits. What a night. That's
Yeah, she's going crazy.
what a night. Jada
She's going crazy right now. You see?
Williams for three. Yes.
Yeah, she's going crazy. Fadeaway, leaning threes,
Down to
step
three.
back
Jada
threes.
fires. And
Yeah.
hits. What a
She's
night.
going crazy. That's some Malik bag work.
Williams will look to work again on
It went
Bird.
from, yeah.
The crossover
Oh,
and then
yeah.
a little step
Oh,
back.
yeah, it went from calm to elite that fast.
Opposing coaches have essentially dared her to shoot from three in some games, and to her credit, I don't know if she'll shoot 6 of 9 from three-point land night in and night out.
That's what I like to see. Audie Crooks. Because respectfully,
To her credit,
not
I
gonna
don't know
lie, 42 has an Audie Crooks
if she'll
build.
shoot 6 of 9 from three-point land
But
night
at the
in
same
and night
time,
out.
that's good for Audie too, because when she hits the pros next year, no, 2028, when she's ready for the WNBA, she's gonna go up against players like
But
that
you can shoot it about
with
a
that kind of
40%
body
clip.
frame. So that's good that body,
Iowa State
little bit of shoulder,
with 10 makes from
off the
three-point
glass,
range.
off one
Here's
foot,
Crooks, as that
showing off
has
her array of
really
moves.
opened things up for Audie.
This is another big.
For Williams. Make it 41. For Williams.
She has 40 points off of 7 out 8 free throws.
Make it 41.
That's an elite 40. That's a respectable 40. 40
Williams
off
on the
of under
crossover and the
8 free
drive
throws,
and
9 free
finish.
throws.
Crawford checking out with 8 points on the night. As Williams connects on the free throw now with 44.
It's good-ish. All right, let's check box scores. I'm not gonna treat this like the actual game, like full game highlights, like I normally would. So I'm just gonna skim through this. 20 Destiny, some nice job to the store. Wyatt Perry, 30 minutes and 2 free throws. And you had 5 turnovers. Oh yeah, you was putting sail. You was putting straight jacket. Um, 8, 10, 12, 14 bench points. Sydney Harris with 5 minutes. I'm gonna give her a pass. Only because 5 minutes and the rest played 24, 23 minutes and up. Yeah, I'm gonna give her a pass. Hopefully she's good. Audie with 24 and 5. Okay, it's not too bad. Jada with 44, 15 to 22, 6 to 10, 8 to 12, 8 assists. She would have took off 4 points and substituted it with a couple assists. That would have been an elite double-double. But nonetheless, y'all won 44 and 8. That's solid. And it's only 12 free throws. It's not like she shot 18, 20 free throws like a certain NBA player would. This is a respectable 40. 44 to be exact. And she shot 60% from the 3-point line. Normally, like how the announcer said, they just leave her wide open. So now she's making a pay. Leaving her open. Hitting 6 trays. Ariana with 11. 5, 4, 2, rebounds, 34, 21 to 11, 10 to 20 on turnovers. Took care of the ball. Steals, blocks, fouls. Oh yeah, so Jada almost shot the same amount of free throws by herself as Cincinnati. Jada shot 8 of 12. Cincinnati as a unit, as a team, shot 12 of 14. I mean, they shot 28 free throws all together, but still, Jada by herself almost shot the same amount as Cincinnati free throws. Free throws of Cincinnati. Threes, okay, field goals. Is there anything else before we leave? See, this is how you know you about to start going crazy. You make faces like that. You already know you own one when you make faces like that. Stink face. You know, Jada, she always has her tongue out like flight when she start going crazy, having fun. Um, let's watch this interview.
What's up with the tongue out, Sally? I'm just having fun. I think we've had a tough 2 weeks, and so we're just every single day we came in here and we've worked our butts off. We've loved each other, and so for everything to just go through the basket tonight was something that we prayed for, and we know we deserve to be here, and so just having fun. It's just what happens when I make a bucket. What does a
Just having fun, chat.
burger taste like? It tastes good, especially after the couple weeks that we've had. What's up with the tongue? I'm super proud of how everyone handled the adversity. We knew it was going to come at some point in the season, but just how everybody came behind us. The fans never gave up on us. I think I'm just super proud of my teammates. The rightfully deserved celebration. I'm super proud of how
Rightfully
everyone
so.
handled the adversity.
Yeah, chat. So, with that being said, that is going to end off this short video. And just a quick recap. We talked about this earlier, right? Hannah flying on BQ's neck to get a stop, which I mean ended up being a stop, but ended up being a foul on Hannah. We talked about this situation here. Jada's 44, and a little bit of Audie Crooks. That being said, that's the end of this video. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. If you subscribe, I'd appreciate it. Again, we more than likely might be back later tonight if these games end up being as advertised. We have Kentucky and Tennessee, South Carolina and Oklahoma. It might be a good game, a couple of good games. Yeah, chat. So that being said, it's into this one. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, man.